fighting. It's the fighting. Clock. It's the fighting. It's the fighting. Clock.
Come on, Tottenham! He came from sunny Spain to play for White Hart Lane. What is his name? What is his name? Oh, fucking shit.
That's your fault.
Start again. Start again. Start again. He came from sunny Spain. Yeah, we're recording. Start again. We're doing this properly. He came from sunny Spain to play at White Hart Lane. What is his name? What is his name? Robbie Soldado, Soldado, Soldado. Robbie Soldado, Robbie Soldado. Come on! Fucking contact! Free! Damn it! We're back! Come on!
There's only one Harry Red. No.
Oi, you turn it.
There was so much energy. There was so much energy, Spook. I've got a bit of a head rash. I can't. Robbie Soldado. How about that?
But me, I can't believe he's a Spurs player now.
I, to be honest, didn't know much about him.
It's a massive signing for us. I honestly think he will produce the goals. It's been a nice break, but when you kind of have a bit of football or something to break it up, you can get by. But it's been cricket and golf, and that's bollocks.
Yeah. Windy back to drop the fucking knowledge, blood.
With Chadley, I read a report from some lads who run a website in, where did he come from, Holland, and they described him as the most elegant player that Eredivisie has seen in many, many years. If you look back in the traditions of football and what makes our sport great, and it is a great sport, and I love belonging to something, and I love waking up in the morning and thinking, fuck, I belong to something good. It saves me from the depressions of everyday life. And when I think about that, and I think about football, and I think about Tottenham Hotspur, and I think about Man United, and I think there's never been a football manager in the world that's ever won a league with eyes as big as David Moyes. Yeah, I'd fuck my mum.
That's pretty fair.
Oh, I could be Bunkle, you could be Refuge. I'm not sure if
I'll destroy whatever came out.
I'm not sure if
I destroy whatever came out.
Lighter fluid. Yeah. They all look the same. Welshie, Scottish. Whatever. Fuck it, I'm pissed. Series 3 of the Fighting Cock podcast. Yes! Come on! Go you Spurs! Woo! Spooky, you're just sitting there, you haven't said a single thing.
Hey?
Get involved in the
fucking hand off your face!
Woo! Woo, motherfucker!
I still think we'll finish just outside the top 4. I just got a feeling we'll finish just outside the top 4. But
I don't think that at all.
Well, you wouldn't know, would you? You think we're going to win the league?
Right now, we got Windy. Dropping the knowledge once again.
Yeah. Windy back to drop the fucking knowledge, blood. I see you, I got your back. Yeah, windy. No pedo. Hi, Windy here again with another youth update.
I don't know who you are, but you sound like a paedophile to me.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to buy Willian, we're going to buy Lamella, we're probably going to buy Ronaldo and Messi. Do we need Bale?
I feel this season there's going to be more goals around the whole team. I think I can see Sigurdsson approaching double figures this season, for example. I still think we'll finish 5th. That's what
is wrong with you? You're not even. You're mucking about. You're fucking about with us, surely.
Baldini, the one transfer, you got to get it done.
Get that cunt off here.
To the Spurs show. Fucking now. Free transfer.
Like that. No, I just think...
Flonius, you think that we're going to finish 5th?
Yeah.
We're going to win the league.
I don't think we'll win the league, but we'll be challenging.
They're all scared of us. No, seriously. Where do you think? I mean, 5th is. I mean, that would be a disaster in my opinion. But
I reckon third, but I'll be more than happy with fourth.
Yeah.
No, actually, I won't be happy with fourth. I'll be happy
To
with
be
us fucking being in there, in amongst it, and believing we could win the title, even though it might slip away when Chelsea and City kind of push ahead and United's experience. Don't discount these teams. They're brilliant. Yeah, they're brilliant teams, and they've got loads of money, and they've got a bigger squads of quality. Whereas we're aiming to try and get there. So we're sort of on the outside. We're not quite on that level. So people have got to keep their feet on the ground a little bit. Do you know what I mean? We're not at that level, but you got to fucking aim high.
Charlie,
it comes with glory, man.
Exactly. Charlie?
I think we'll finish fourth. I think City, United and Chelsea will be a 3-horse race, and we'll be a little way off them, but we've got to finish above Arsenal this year. That's the goal.
That's the main thing. Fuck the league.
This podcast is a fucking change. The last 2 fucking seasons, we've been above those cunts, and it's just, I'm scarred. I've been scarred by the last 2 years.
We've played one game of football and we're already talking about title challenges.
I'm scarred, man.
And finishing third and finishing above Arsenal.
Rick, where are we going to finish?
Third.
Yes.
Above who? Above who?
I think. I don't know, it's fucking hard.
It is, man.
I think Chelsea are going to be up there, City will be.
And United.
And United.
So never
Exactly, I think it could be United. Someone's got to go. Someone's got to go, mate. Someone's got to go.
They won the league by 12 points. They got the same team.
Nah, it's the Fergie factor.
How about
that showed at Swansea?
What?
It's Swansea, mate.
Swansea's a tough place.
We're playing them on Sunday. Don't say shit like that.
What about Liverpool? Liverpool.
I think they'll be in because they've got Europe.
They'll finish 10th.
But we'll keep selling their players anyway.
Yeah, thanks for scouting all the plays that we've never heard of.
Yeah, we've only been chasing Willian for 3 seasons.
Yeah, AVB and Willian are only just fucking good mates. Do you know what I mean? They talk on Instagram or whatever.
Yeah.
So whatever, Liverpool.
Talk on Instagram. You sound like my dad.
No,
they like each other's pictures.
Snapchat. I don't use that one. I'm not down with the kids.
They send dick pictures to each other.
Well, could you imagine Willian and AVB just naked? Send it. Try this one. Sign for Spurs and I'll show you a cock shot. Brilliant.
It's all about lighting.
2 games, 2 wins, 3rd in the league.
Have it.
That's pretty much sums it all up.
I'd walk in, I'd eyeball every single fucking Spurs player, I'd strip naked in front of all of them. I go, look at me. Look at me. Then I'd just have a complete meltdown in front of them and collapse in a ball of sweat, in a puddle of sweat.
Okay, so we've got a question from Drew Weenio. Why do people do that? Why don't they have any name, any English name, and they have Eno on the end? I was just talking about, would you be excited about Paulinho if his name was just Paul?
Little Paul.
We'll talk about Paulinho in a bit because I'm unconvinced. But anyway, and here's to you, Christian Eriksen. Tottenham loves you more than you will know. Oh, God bless you, please, Christian Eriksen. Why are you where you came to play? Hey, hey.
Got a striker now who is a kind of a box predator, so he could hopefully.
Is he justifying that money? Is he justifying his money so far?
It's Soldado.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Contender. You have 60 motherfucking seconds to defend the indefensible. Tell him, D. What the fuck you gonna do?
I've got to be honest here, and fuck, I want to say it. I think we have to sell Adebayor.
We sang it in France and we sang it in Spain. We sing in the sun and we sing in the rain. They tried to stop us and look what we did. The thing I love most is being a yid, being a yid, being a yid. The thing I love most is being a yid. We sang it in France and we sing it in Spain. We sing in the sun and we sing in the rain. They tried to stop us and look what we did. Cause the thing I love most is being a yid. Being a yid. Being a yid. The thing I love most is being a yid.
I've been kicked out of the Fighting Cock League because I had a gooner in.
What the fuck? Why did you have a gooner in there? Why did you put that in there?
It's a ridiculous rule. Look,
it's not a ridiculous rule. It's a perfectly legitimate rule.
No,
Windy, I don't care.
I'm so comfortable with my hatred of Arsenal that I'm happy with having their players in my team.
That's ridiculous. That's like saying you're so comfortable being heterosexual that you'll be bummed to death.
Exactly. It's the exact same principle.
Yeah, that is.
Are you happy to be bummed?
Not to death.
All right, well, just be bummed generally.
Do I have to? Yeah, all right.
Well, no, are you so comfortable in your own sexuality that you're happy to take a cock up your arse?
I don't think the two things are linked.
They are directly linked.
Okay, yes, I am.
Massively.
They are linked. So, Windy, sort yourself out. Honestly, if you don't take him out your team, forget your youth updates, forget your occasional appearance on the Fighting Cock. What player?
Giroud.
So you celebrate his goal against us.
I'm making my captain if needs be. I'm in two
you celebrate his goal
against
against
the grabs.
To be fair, out of all of the Gooner scumbags, he's probably the most tolerable.
What?
I mean, he's less of a cunt than Wilshere. So against Chelsea, I mean, what are your kind of predictions? What do you think is going to happen?
Personally, I think low-scoring game, probably 1-1 or 1-0 either way. Hopefully 1-0 Spurs, but heart says 1-0 Spurs, head says 1-0.
I genuinely think we're going to win 4-1. Just a little message to Callum Rudge. I call him Callum Fudge because he fucking melts when the heat's on him.
Charity boxing match.
Nah, mate.
White collar.
Street fights, getting knife.
Street fight.
I'm G'd up from the feet up.
I remember when he first started out, it's like he recorded in a fucking calculator. The sound is so poor. But I think, he got himself because of a decent recorder.
He recorded on a Casio calculator.
But now it's improved the sound a bit. I love you, Wendy. It's all love, it's all love.
Brilliant. All right, let's move on to West Ham. Your calculator football club.
I've got the giggles, I'm sorry.
It's tickled me.
You can imagine him trying to plug earphones into an old Casio calculator.
While he's writing boobs on it.
Oh, hello. Turn it upside down, hello.
Personally, I've never actually predicted on a Spurs game because I find it really bad luck. But fuck it, 3-0.
West Ham.
The Spurs.
2-0 Tottenham.
4-2 Spurs.
Can you imagine if we lost 3-0 to West Ham at home?
Soldado hat-trick.
Of own goal.
He's going to bust through it. He's going to smash him in from everywhere.
We'll win 4-2.
I think 5-0 Spurs. Okay, so prick of the week, me.
Why is that? Why have people picked on you this week?
Because I made a flippant comment about saying, imagine if we lost 3-0 at home to West Ham.
We don't have to imagine anymore, do we?
No.
And the thing is, people are like, even now, I'll just listen to the fucking podcast, thanks for that.
Yeah.
Like, we know.
I've got absolutely raped this week. Absolutely.
Oh, you said that word.
Oh, God, yeah.
Pick of the week again.
It's been absolutely terrible.
There's a video conference of, I can't remember who it was. I think it's a team in Romania where they unveiled their latest manager. The guy was sacked and they really liked that guy, and some other guy was brought in, and it was his press conference, and you could see a group of lads getting closer and closer, and then they picked him up and they threw him out the press conference and threw him out the stadium.
That is awesome.
And
the new manager?
Yeah, the new manager, because they didn't like him, and you can see it's all over Twitter at the moment. That's just cracking up. They just pick him up and throw him out. Brilliant.
It's what happens to every generation, because I was brought up on the 1980s side, and now I look back to that and think kind of like, well, that Gareth Bale, he's a good player, but he's no Hoddle,
I was brought up in the 1990s side, and looking back and going, fuck, they were shit.
Other things as well, other stories that came out, pictures of when the German national side played at White Hart Lane in the 1930s. and obviously this is the rise of Nazism. They brought over 15,000 fans, and there's this very odd picture, I'd like to see it now, of like the East End terrace with thousands of people giving Sieg Heil salutes.
It's an amazing picture. I mean,
usually it's in the south away.
Spirit lives on.
Watching Tottenham at the minute is like going to a kebab shop, right, and ordering a large doner. Getting back home, you've asked for chili sauce. You get back home, you open the doner up, and there's just salad with chili sauce. With the salad and chili sauce, you can't eat a kebab without any meat. And you think this is fucked. This is going to be chucked in the bin. This is a waste.
Right.
And suddenly you find a little strip of doner meat under the salad, and combining it with the chili sauce that you've got, you kind of save the day. And I think Spurs at the minute are...
That sounds like the good performances of the 90s. Not now. Jonathan, it was a fantastic... fucking hell. I have to say a thank you to... Nice scarf, eh? Where'd you get out?
Mother-in-law knitted it for me.
Literally, it's the thickest scarf I've ever seen in my life.
Well nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's alright, I like it.
It took Sandro off for Dembele, which isn't exactly like for like, but is a little... Maybe you could have just had 2 passes there to break down the flat back 10.
That's a fair point.
Rick, what do you think of it?
I thought it was shit.
Say what you mean, Rick.
Nah, I'm only kidding. I think they came for the draw.
We're first for touch percentage in an opponent half, 31%, and we're first for dribbles, 140. But we're 14th for through balls, so there's a key. Just play some more through balls.
That's another stat.
Yeah.
Oh, offsides were the worst in the league.
No, we're the best. That's reversed.
That was it?
Yeah, that's reversed.
Oh, that's why I don't like stats.
We don't get caught offside that much.
Well, that's because Defoe ain't played much.
So basically, we're all 4 playing no fuck.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All fart and no shit.
and basically all the Spurs say, just fuck her! Just fuck her, stop fiddling about! Just fuck her! That's what Spurs are doing.
Finish her!
That's essentially what Spurs are, all full play and no fuck. We have a name for the podcast. Fucking brilliant. Crackers, that's why you're here. Beautiful.
Thank you.
How about predictions for the Everton game?
3-3.
Wow.
I think it's going to be a big scoring game, 3-3.
I think we'll win 4-3.
But no time for him.
It changed our history.
Everyone loves him off. He spent 8 months at our football club.
Getting your beat on, fuck off.
Yeah, sure, I mean.
Here's a true story about that semi-final.
I didn't mean that.
I went on holiday to Mallorca a few years ago, sat on the beach with the family, family just a little way up. Got talking to the bloke, Scouse accent. So got talking, who you support, Everton? So I'm Tottenham fan. Oh, you're a Tottenham fan? Oh, remember that semi-final? Went, yeah. He said, oh, that was great. Well, yeah, it might have been great for you. Went, yeah, look. He went into his beach bag, he opened a zip, he showed me 2 match tickets.
What?
Yeah, for that semi-final.
What, he carries around the match?
And I went to him, what the fuck have you got them in your beach bag for? He went, I carry them everywhere with me. I was absolutely flabbergasted. I shit you not, he pulled out 2 ticket stubs from that game. This was about 6-7 years ago. I was on holiday. He had them in his beach bag, the zip pocket of his beach bag. 2 tickets to that Everton Spurs.
Why did he think that you'd want to see him?
Why does he just have them anyway?
I know, that's freaking off.
Should have thrown it in the sea.
Honestly, he must have, like, that night been sat having a sangria with his missus and went, see, I told you, eventually one day carrying them I would bump into a Spurs fan, and there he was today. There he was.
I fucking hate Everton fans.
So
the gorilla pressed him and threw him into the sea.
Absolutely bizarre.
As they're queuing up at the as they're at the airport, he says to his wife, "You got the tickets?" Yeah, got the flight. No, not those tickets.
The real tickets.
The real tickets.
Tickets, dear. Yes.
T, do you think get rid of Spook?
Yep, get rid of him.
Yeah, get rid of him.
Definitely.
Yeah, just cut him out.
Yeah. I don't think anyone will miss him anyway.
I don't even know what he sounds like. He was here last week and I've forgotten what he sounds like. I know that he can't pronounce...
You guys are ruthless.
He can't pronounce L. That's what I know.
Or debut.
When he says go, he goes go. Great goal. Great goal for Spurs.
There's 5 of them in the room. There's 2 birds and 3 guys or 4 guys. And basically, they all had a hole except from this one guy, Scottish Tom. He was looking for the hole. Everyone's blocked the holes.
So he was just walking around the room furiously masturbating.
He was, yeah.
They say defenders win championships and strikers keep in the league, so you're taking a leaf from that book.
Who came up with that?
I don't know.
I missed after that because you were going.
I was almost close to ejaculate.
Ejaculate.
What? That's.
It's an old phrase. It's a very old phrase.
Yeah, but it's fucking perfect. That's exactly what it is. The fuck goals. All right, another clean sheet, another brilliant defensive performance, especially in the second half.
Crazy, isn't it? Spurs not conceding.
It is weird, and it's
weird
something
feeling.
that we've got to get used to.
You've all said about the points. I don't want the points. I want the goals. So Tottenham 4, Newcastle 5.
This player sounds like he should be doing some work outside the house. Mickey Hazard, Anthony Gardner.
Oh,
David Howells or Garth Crooks.
God.
Which Teddy was Tottenham Hotspur's league?
Oh God, I'm going home. I've had enough of this insulting crock of shit.
Sheringham.
Stop recording.
Wait, let's keep going. The Norwegian international made 3 appearances at the 1994 World Cup finals. That's very hard considering the others. Teddy Sheringham, Jürgen Klinsmann, Paul Mahorn, or Eric Torsby.
I referred at one point to someone having a cross-com shot, and in the search, no joking, the search thing, someone had searched for com shot yids, and that's it. Found my blog.
This episode, as all episodes are, sponsored. Oh fuck! Sorry.
What the fuck? That's it. I'm gone.
We've got Zoc as well.
My son.
You like that one, don't you?
Yeah, I like that. I've been waiting to do that, and then you were going to
sorry,
cut me off.
Zoc. They support something that kills people,
yeah. And they have it on their fucking breast.
Yeah. And it's like, yeah, it's
a gun.
It's a gun.
Cunt. There's no other word.
Well, we're just better people than they are.
Well, look,
make love, not war.
It's a genetic thing, yeah. Because if you're an Arsenal fan, you are the son or grandson of a fucking turncoat or a whore, one or the other.
My schooling at White Hart Lane was Paxton. Block 23A, and I started off on wooden seats, as I recall.
Yeah, I remember.
I don't know when we chose to start sitting down Park Lane.
To emigrate.
But but it was kind of like that. This is where we need to go now. I think, like when my dad was younger and he used to go to Tottenham, he sat in the shelf. So I don't know how we ever got to Park Lane, but. I don't know where I'm going with this story, so someone take over.
Okay, right. So there's in the 1882.
At that time, I was at college and I was doing an evening job, and I said, like, I'm listening to the radio tonight. So, listen to it, and the goals are going in, and I'm being, you know, that cunt. I was that cunt, moonwalking and just like pushing people's paper off desks and all that, like 3-0. What? Yeah. And then as I started driving home, it was just like 3-1, 3-2. I was like, fucking don't do this. Turn the car off, handbrake on, fucking threw everything in, ran through the door, put the telly on, 4-3 in my arse.
You know what? The best part of that whole story is don't do this. Those single 3 words.
Yeah.
That must have been the title of the podcast. Spurs all my life has always been don't do this. Those simple 3 words, that's all it is.
On Monday it was my birthday, and he was obviously sacked that morning, and I went home and had loads of family coming round. And my missus, she knows Mexicans like my favourite, so she'd done a massive Mexican spread. And I was kind of, you know, just quietly on my own, chewing on my feet, and she comes over to me and she's like, "You're right, honey. Like you seem a bit distant. You seem a bit, I don't know. It's like your birthday. You okay?" I was like, "Yeah. No, I'm absolutely fine. I'm just, you know, a bit overwhelmed. There's loads of people here. And it's my birthday." And like, I didn't, you know, you can't have the heart to turn around and say, "Look, darling, like this is really nice, but our manager's just been sacked. We've just lost 5-0 to Liverpool, and like we've been together for 14 years. Don't you fucking know what the matter is, you fucking idiot? But it's like, you know, it's just like, yeah, cheers, thanks for my gifts and all that. So I say, everyone, get out of my fucking house. I don't want you here. I don't want any of this. I don't care about my birthday. Someone bring me a manager now. I can just imagine them, like the security guards walking into the door, walking into the car park, and they say, Andre, we've got one last thing to say to you. And he's like, what? And he says, is that a Tottenham cockerel tie you've got? Because you didn't buy that, did you? Daniel wants that back.
I just want to put this out there that I think Schroeder's a cunt. That's all. I've not said it so far, but I do think the man's a cunt. But in terms of his job, he's not likeable. Is my point. I hope he does do a good job, but I think the man's a cunt.
People asking us when they're going to come back. Sometimes they get threatened with violence. No, we do actually. Genuinely do. Yeah, it's
West
weird.
Ham fans, Chelsea fans. I'm not their number one.
Yeah, well, sometimes you get threatened with violence just because we've said something to just piss them off, and then sometimes you get threatened with violence because people are like, "Bring away days back, you cunt," or "I'm going to stab you." Yeah, and it's like, "Oh, all right, I will then." And that sometimes, like as well, you check who that person is, and the only person they've ever really tweeted is you, and they started off being nice 4 months ago, and you ignored it, and then they just got more and more
aggressive.
Yeah.
It's just like Stan with Eminem, isn't it? You know what I mean?
It is.
You ignored them all that time ago, and now they're like raging.
Yeah, and if I get driven off a bridge, that's fine. I don't mind. I'll understand why.
You go down in history.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I think I've been alive for fucking ages now. Like I'm nearly 35. Like fucking hell. How much longer is this going to go on for? If someone decides to kill me, I don't mind. Do you know what I mean? Just get stuck in.
For the first time, I was having a conversation with my boss, and the first time today I said, "Do you know what I mean? What's it all about? I mean, what?" I come to realise I'm 32, and I just think, I mean, what's it all about?
I've had a good life. I'm happy, but just like, really, enough of this now. I'll never kill myself, but I wouldn't mind being murdered.
Well, I called calm after Liverpool.
Was it engaged?
Yeah. We still had a laugh afterwards, like sticking around and refusing to leave the shelf afterwards.
Oh yeah, we won't leave.
Yeah, we wouldn't leave.
In protest, didn't
we had to sit in protest with the Liverpool fans doing the 20s plenty thing, and it was us and Darren, and that was pretty much it. And then all the Liverpool fans, and then the stewards came over and told us we had to leave, and we said no, we're protesting. They said, what are you protesting against? And we said, so we get treated badly here. And they said, you got to go. And we said, how do you know we're not the new Nelson Mandela?
That's a good spirit.
Yeah. And he'd only died about fucking 72 hours beforehand.
Football these days seems to be 6 months, and if nothing happens, reboot. Blue screen of death, reboot it. Reinstall the operating system. Yeah. And start. We keep wiping that fucking Tottenham hard drive, man. It's corrupt. Get rid of it.
Are you saying that Levy's a problem? We got to get rid of him.
He's a virus. You know what was that? What was that line that they did with the clothing? To wear is to do, or whatever. I puked over my fucking keyboard when I saw that. Yeah. Levy, you owe me a keyboard. Zed blatantly doesn't give a shit, right? He comes along, he sees his queue of letters, all fucking with A, the arsehole, right at the front, trying to be a fucking geek. Yeah. And he's probably looked at all these letters and thought, fuck this shit. I'm going to sit back, smoke a joint, wait until they've queued up, and then just get into the back of the line. What do I need to stress about all that shit for, man?
I get it.
But
you
know what I mean? Though, man.
Huh? But you're remembered.
You want it to
You're
be.
remembered because you're the last letter that gets mentioned.
Rick, I hope you don't say what I'm going to say. What are you going to say?
I quite like the letter C.
What? Why?
Well, you've got cock, cunt, clitoris, cum, crack, cod cave, that's 2, clopper, cavernous, cream, queeze, cleavage, and custard, because I like it.
When I first saw it, I just thought penalty straight away when I was attacking.
Danny Rose as well.
But I don't think it should have been sent off. That was my initial thing. I thought, well,
it wasn't a goal scoring opportunity.
Well, there was that, and it wasn't. Didn't massively take him out. I mean, he got him. I think he got the back leg first.
You have to massively take him out, innit?
Yeah, for me.
He's been reading the rules, isn't he, on the way in?
I've articulated this all wrong, but I don't think
it just says you got him in the Premier League.
You got to clean him up.
You got to clear them man out.
You've got to destroy a human being.
No, but
it seems agenda driven.
Absolutely.
That comment that he knew him better than he knew Capu. That's a joke, isn't it?
Yeah, because we don't know either of them. I mean, we've never met any of them, and we know that Capu should be starting. We need to address something really, because the first time ever Felonious, it's usually you, Rick, kind of on the edge about when it comes to Spurs, but Felonious, for what reason are you feeling so low?
Shit board, shit players, shit club, shit fans, shit pitch, shit weather, just shit. That's how I summed up yesterday.
Where's this coming from though?
I don't know. It's just.
Is it because you was hungover and you're still a little bit hungover?
I reckon that's a bit emotional. You know, I got into the ground and I just felt nothing, and we scored and I just felt nothing. But in all seriousness, the first half was pretty bad. It made Leon Osman look like Zidane and George Best New Xavier all put into one player. And our best player in the first half was Hugo Lloris.
I mean, obviously it would have been good if Liverpool had lost and we'd won and we'd gain that. Gain those points on them, but there's going to be games down the road where we can do that, and I'm just glad that Arsenal got absolutely roasted.
You can say what you want. This is the fighting cockroach. You can say what you want.
Yeah, I know. Who the fuck are Man City and Chelsea? Like, going back a few years ago, I'm not even going to dredge up the history because we all know it. They're fucking nobodies, right? And with that money, they've won that. So, all right, fair enough, you've won it, but you've bought it and it's fucking dog shit. No one gives you any credit for it, you cunts.
We've got Felonious Filth.
Hello.
And Spooky.
Right.
How you doing, Spook?
Yeah.
How's your throat feeling after I punched you in it?
You didn't punch nothing, mate. You punched my shadow. You live in it.
You gonna save that one up?
I've got nothing.
I'm done. I'll see you next week.
Drop mic.
We've got Ricky.
Hello.
How you doing, mate?
Got a sore throat.
You ill? Too much sucking cock.
Yeah, sucking dad's cock.
How did you come back to that? You remember at school when I fucked your mum, I fucked your dad. There ain't no comeback. You don't give a fuck.
There's your whole generation in ours at school. Don't know what that even means, your whole generation.
Yeah, I fucked your whole generation. I've said Ricky's cock died in my arse. I've said Ricky's cock died in my arse. I've said Ricky's cock died in my arse.
But I do worry about Zaha against Norton.
I worry about. I would worry about Rob Lee against Norton.
Now.
Yeah, now. Yeah. I don't know why Rob Lee popped into my head. I could have chosen anyone. With Norton, I think his passing's not bad. I know that's not the key attribute of a right back, but he's quite tidy on the ball. I think he's getting a lot of stick, and not all of it is. I don't know why I'm defending him.
Well, his distribution's terrible. He's a bad right back and a bad left back. How he's as bad in his specialist position as he is as a left back, I don't know. It's quite a feat.
Where's Sandro? Is he ready?
Where's Sandro? Where's Lamella? Where's Kabul? Where's fucking everyone?
Dead.
No one knows, Vic. No one knows.
I don't care, but where's Gomez?
Alright, third question from Villamoose. He says, what's the largest breed?
Oh, God.
What's the largest breed of dog? I haven't read this. What's the largest breed of dog you could pin in a wrestling match? No tables, chairs, or submissions. How are you going to submit a dog?
Submissions? Yeah, I didn't read that, but you've got to have submission in there.
Wait, how would you submit a dog? You just want to choke it out.
Give it a sleeper.
So what's the biggest dog you could put to sleep?
Oh, I want to say a Labrador. Just give it a DDT.
Labradors are soft as fucking shit.
You got to pin it like what? It's like shoulder blade. Like
shoulders and the canvas.
And it's
he just put his arms out. He put his arms out, and the referee just taps
if it twists and gets off its back.
What's the largest? I'm gonna go for For me, I'm gonna have to go for a greyhound.
Greyhound's quite a big dog.
Yeah, they're big
quite
dogs.
wiry.
But if if I could get on its back not a submission, just like a little chokehold. Wait until it runs out of energy, because they've got a short burst of energy. Roll it over. 1, 2, 3, yeah!
Right, a greyhound. What you got, T?
That's a Labrador.
A Labrador.
DDT.
Because it's soft.
Yeah, DDT. You'll be knocked out and then
wipe your ass.
Have you got anything?
Yeah, dead Great Dane.
Great Dane.
There's no way you can fucking
dead Great Dane.
A dead Great Dane.
Thank you, roadkill.
I could take a pug.
I don't know if you could, mate.
I'll try my hardest.
What move would you finish it with?
Power slam.
Power slam.
Yeah.
It's just, I can't believe it's our first choice left back. For fuck's sake,
It's definitely
not good enough, man.
That's the one position that we've got to make sure we actually do something this summer in terms of signing a left back. Probably someone like Ben Davis would be perfect.
I think we've bought essentially a very good squad there. And they will come good with time.
There was something that stuck in my head on Sunday. Have you guys seen the movie Seven?
Yes.
And like you've got the seven sins.
Yeah.
Do you reckon we signed the 7 sins? You've got Capu, who's gluttony. You've got Kiwichas, who's greed. All he wants to do is drink. You've got Sloth, who's Chadley. He doesn't run around. You've got Lamella, who's lust because you really want him to work. Soldado's envy because you look at Negredo and it's just like, fuck, that's what we could have had. Paulinho is wrath because he's so much talent and it makes you angry. And then you got Pride, who's Ericsson, who's actually the only one that I feel a lot of pride about. If you take it any deeper, you got John Doe is Daniel Levy. AVB is Gwyneth Paltrow, who just gets decapitated. Sherwood is Brad Pitt, who's this angry kind of new guy on the block who's just not working out. And Morgan Freeman is Stephen Freund, who was like really good once, lost AVB, lost all his friends, and now is kind of like an old guy just sitting in the background, not doing much.
Just milling about.
Yeah,
That's quality.
Oh, mate, that is super.
You can write that up. That's an article for the front page.
I didn't know whether to use it there or use it here.
Yeah, you don't use it here, but don't do it there as well. That's fantastic, mate. Well done.
Let's bring some class to these questions.
All right. Well, let's bring about a bit of decorum back to the podcast. Would you rather shit a melon or a piss of grape?
And he looks like a broken man now.
Yeah.
He looks like he's come home. His suitcases are outside. Brick through his car window.
But he hasn't got any authority, that's the thing, because the players know that he's going to be gone at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Like, everybody knows that, and everyone's known that the whole time.
Capello's club record is fucking fantastic.
There has been rumours ever since, or just today, but it might be April Fools, that Ancelotti might be in the frame as well.
Yeah.
What, for Tottenham?
Yeah. He's not good enough, Rick.
No! Fuck me!
He can do a job.
I don't think so, mate. With a name like Ancelotti, no way.
Do you know what? When I saw that, I was like,
Where did you see that?
maybe. I don't know, Twitter, wasn't it?
No, but in the forum or Twitter.
Fuck me, come on.
What is he?
Give me some credible lies.
Ones that you can believe.
Yeah.
Mark Hughes. He's done all right. He's got him playing football.
Probably say my most recent one is Moutinho signing. I think I said that I'd grease up a deodorant can and squat on it if Moutinho signed, and he didn't, so luckily I spared that. For me, when I was like, oh, this is fucking brilliant, 4-0 against Newcastle away, when Newcastle were fucking dog shit, and I'm sitting there thinking, oh my god, we are the best. How have our team performed as a unit? We are like, fucking come at us, say something. What?
Come at me, bro.
Not of course happened, but this is part and parcel of why I do this all the time. Brilliant. Sherwood saying, just play Benfica, just had it with them. Who's going to want to come play against us? Everyone, mate.
Exactly.
Everyone.
Sorry, is that what Sherwood said?
Yeah.
I'm afraid that is pretty much what he said.
Who's going to want to play us?
That's exactly what
Everyone. Rick, where are you going? You like this bit?
Yeah, I'm dying for a piss, man.
Tell them about the t-shirts.
Yeah, we got t-shirts. We haven't designed any in a while, but you can still get them. You can pick up your Van der Vaart t-shirts. You can pick up your Benoit t-shirt.
What else?
Buy them.
But he put in some good balls. He didn't lose.
Well, someone actually tweeted us, and this is what they had to say.
Oh, yeah.
I want to put Fanny Rose up against a wall and throw whatsits at him until he dies. I hate him that much. So,
and I think he does some good stuff, but he does a lot of bad stuff, and he was madly responsible for that second goal, which, without wanting to go back to being like making grand statements, that's the worst goal I've ever seen Tottenham concede. I don't know. I'm very late to the sort of Sherwood hate party. Like, I still sort of liked him, and I've, on the whole, enjoyed quite a lot of this season. I've seen some games that have made me laugh. But yeah, fuck him. I hope he dies.
I'd quite love that. Anyway, Mad Yid from the forum says, do you love Tottenham more than football, or football more than Tottenham? Tim?
Certainly, I probably love Tottenham more than my family, but no, that if they're listening, I don't. But
I've really said it. Please don't take that seriously.
Yeah. But absolutely, yeah, without a shadow of a doubt.
What's the point in supporting Tottenham if you're just going to fucking film the whole game on your fucking iPhone?
Yeah,
those people have got to stop. I'm making the East End a fucking iPhone free zone next season.
How are you going to do it?
And violence. Any language they fucking understand. I'm gonna literally just be punching Japanese people.
That man's a racist.
I don't mind. If there's speculation about my motives, what I'm doing.
You're for the greater good.
Exactly.
I need a man who I need a man. No, I need a guy who I need a guy. No, I need someone who. And like I said before we started recording, I've got to apologise for the children screaming. It's nothing to do with Wendy being here. Sorry, Chris. It's the characteristics that they have of teams. This always. I love this bit.
Oh, yeah, it's well funny, isn't it?
So, according to Who Scored, West Ham's strengths are aerial duels. And that's it. That's their strengths. Their weaknesses are keeping possession on the ball, stopping opponents from creating chances, defending counter-attacks, defending set pieces, defending against attacks down the wings, and protecting the lead. They've essentially got everything wrong with their defence that you could possibly have. I don't know what, apart from defending long shots, I'm not sure what else they've got going for them.
And I think it's more about...
So basically we're Mourinho's basically. That's what you're saying.
Yeah. If I had grey hair and a pickled onion head, I would be Mourinho.
Pickled onion.
When you get home, get a cocktail stick, pickled onion, stick it on top. Mourinho.
That's amazing. A pickled onion head.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Heroin is the better. Actually, I haven't done heroin. I think I probably would though.
Yeah, I'll definitely before I'm at the end of my life, I'm having a go on that.
In a safer environment, I think I'd have a go.
What kind of safe environment? Like my front room, me and you?
Honestly, I'll probably go to manage a long-term contract. Obviously, it shows they're doing a project, but
except for Pardew at Newcastle.
8 years.
7 more years.
How many more has he got? He's got at least
must have like 5 or 6.
It's alleged that there's reasons for that contract, but I don't want to get sued, so I'm not saying.
Well, you said alleged. It's fine. Go on, tell us.
Yeah,
we'll let it out.
He's got debts.
Craig Grant from Facebook says, why do I hate Tottenham but why do I love Tottenham?
It's perfectly normal.
Yeah.
Perfectly
Don't worry
normal.
about it.
Yeah. Don't worry about it, mate. If you didn't feel that way, then you're not Spurs.
Yeah. It's an addiction.
Yeah. It's like, it is like a crackhead.
It's like being an abused person.
They hate crack, but they love crack.
Yeah.
None of the players that started that game on Saturday, none of the West Ham players were born the last time West Ham won a trophy. You know who was alive last time West Ham won a trophy? John fucking Lennon. Right? That's who. Fuck you, West Ham. Fuck you.
That is brilliant. Drops mic. It was down to the team we had and how good it was over the last 2 or 3 years. I don't even realise how good it was. So he was right in that respect. It was nothing to do with his Wellington boot face. It does look like someone's Bunsen burned a Wellington boot on his face. Yeah, so we've got a cockfest. Come along to the cockfest. It's great.